Sorry. Well, once again, aloha! All right, that's a great aloha. You can scoot on down if you like, all the way down here to the bottom of the imu. Now, this is our imu, spelled I-M-U. Here in Hawaii, it's an underground oven. It's great for a luau, just like this, because you're able to prepare a lot of food for a lot of people all at once. But there's a lot of work to be done before we begin. Now, an imu always starts off, well, this is a permanent pit at the Hale Koa, but an imu always starts off with a pit which is dug down about 3 to 4 feet deep, and it needs to be as long and as wide as our pig. And the Hawaiian word for pig is puwa'a. Can all of you say that? My kai, that was very good. Now, once the pit is dug, the bottom of it is always lined with stones. These stones are usually gathered from a dry stream bed because they're able to retain a lot of heat. And as with any outdoor barbecue, here in Hawaii we use a lot of kiawe wood. It's native to the islands. It's similar to your mesquite wood that you would use to barbecue. So we place our kiawe wood right on top of our bed of stones, and then we light that fire. And when the fire is nice and hot, the stones that are at the bottom of the imu begin to turn a nice white color. And as the kiawe wood burns down, several of these very hot stones are removed from our imu. They're dusted of any ashes, and they're placed within the cavity of our pua'a, as well as into cuts made on his shoulder and hind legs, just to make sure that our pig is going to be cooked well all throughout. Then our bed of stones in our imu are all covered with a layer of banana stalks. Now, the banana stalks have been split and cut, and all the stones need to be covered, so when the food is placed in there, nothing will be getting burnt. Now, as with any, now our pua'a, the main dish at any luau, just like this, it's wrapped up in one of Hawaii's best grilling racks. You may have heard of it. It's called chicken wire. Good invention for us. But you're going to see it makes it a lot easier for our guys to transport our pig to and from without falling apart. So once we have our pua'a set in our imu, then we can go ahead and place other food items in there at the same time. They would all be wrapped separately, of course, such as our breadfruit, our fish, our sweet potatoes, chicken. Now, Thanksgiving is coming up, and a lot of people will put their turkeys in there, and that is very, very delicious. Is kalua turkey for Thanksgiving. So when all the food is set in your imu, then we begin to cover everything up. We start with a layer of banana leaves. On top of that, several layers of burlap bags, which are soaked very well in water, a heavy canvas, a plastic covering. It's all sealed up with dirt. It takes about 1 hour for every 20 pounds of meat to cook. So usually our pig is in here for a good 14 hours, 12 to 14 hours. But ladies, you know what I really like about having a luau and preparing our pig, the imu style? You're right, the men do all the work. How about that? So how about a big hand for these guys? They're working hard for you. Okay, and with that, let's help them out. Let's cheer them on. As we take our pig out of here, we're going to say, imu, imu, imu. Okay, on the count of 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. And that is a big one. How about another big hand for our guys here? Smells pretty good, huh? You guys are you're going to be having kalua pig for dinner tonight, along with all the other traditional foods that we enjoy at our luau, like the poi. I'm sure everybody's looking forward to that. So with that, I hope you're all hungry. It's time to head on into the dining room. I send you off with another big and warm aloha! Hello, everyone. Have a great time tonight, and mahalo.